It's in the game.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like it cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots and themselves. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
To the air, May. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
We're going to
3.
throw. May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the shotgun, May with it. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7. second and
From the gun, it's May.
2-yard line.
On the RPO, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. And they go play action with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll throw with May. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling. You're on the ball.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's complete to Diggs. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
On play action, May. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he comes back with one complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll be complete to Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
12 more yards. That's another Patriots.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 48 yards. And the Pats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point now for Borregales. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Picked up by Robert Spillane. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Crazy. Now here goes.
From the shotgun, it's May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Five. Hey, here we go. Hey, Angel. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Crazy.
To the air, May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
May looking to run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun on third down is May. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Second and 4.
Looking to throw. May. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A gain of 12 yards.
They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Patriots, first down.
Crazy.
First and goal at the 8.
To throw, it's May. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Trevion Henderson from 8 yards out. And the Patriots use the short field to get in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll look to throw again.
49-yard line.
They'll swing this out to Henderson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 7. First down, New England.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down.
They set up the screen for Henderson.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Patriots are right back in this football game.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
It's this complete to Boutte.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll throw with May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May.
And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
I hear the threat. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy.
4th down. Here's May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Patriots will line up.
They'll try and run it here. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
Guys, it feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 2.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. May going to give it to Henderson.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Crazy! Crazy!
They'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Mac Hollins,
26 yards.
and the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
Crazy!
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy! Crazy, crazy!
May going to try to throw for it.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's May. That'll be complete to Henderson.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
So that changes things. You get the interception.